Okay, Alexis, so now that we got the rehab side done, I love the fact that you got your Tuesday and your Thursday, or maybe it was Tuesday and Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. You have 2 mornings, aside from you and I, that you're able to dedicate time to movement. And so when you start, kind of like we do, we ease into the mobility of the hips because usually they're pretty tight. So what I would do is I would start on the floor. In fact, this is the first thing I go to in the morning, and I get these hips going forward and back. Now the reps aren't that important. It's more about a feel. So if you'd like, you can, count to 20. But honestly, it depends on the day. Some days I wake up 100% ready to go. Other days, super tight. And I know I'm a little bit older than you, but you might need to go a little longer. Maybe you take 3 minutes of just going forward and back before they loosen up. The wider the knees, the more that you're going to get through the inner thighs. Okay? So I would start off with that one. The second one, you got to go easy. Make sure you're warm. But we get that left step. Bring it down. We get that right step. Bring it down. And especially when you're doing these on your own, the goal isn't to be fast. The goal is to move as smooth as I can, keep my hands flat and the foot flat that I'm stepping with. Okay? So I would do maybe 60 seconds of those alternate steps. Then I take it up another notch where I go left foot leading the way. Right foot follows. Now I could stop here, or I can take it all the way up to standing, bring it back down, left foot, right? And maybe I go 5 reps, left foot leading the way, 5 reps, right foot leading the way. And these are just suggestions of, so if it's feeling good, you want to do more, by all means. And or if you just want to do 5 and 5, do something else and then come back to it. I find that I get a lot of benefit there. And then from there, maybe I hold a plank. Right? You're definitely good for any kind of 45 seconds to 60 seconds. Obviously, anything beyond that's going to be harder. But depending on where you are in that morning, you're just trying to turn things on and get that core going, right? So first one, hold for 45. Maybe you add a few seconds throughout the workout. You can always come back down and get another one. So that's kind of what I would do. I would do those 3 rocks, and then I would do a plank. Then I'd flip over. I would definitely get those bridges going. You've been looking really great doing those. Hips all the way up. 10 reps. Staggered. 10 reps. Other staggered. 10 reps. And for now, Alexis, just keep it to that. As far as the bridges, we've played with the march and we've done some other stuff. But I would just do 10, 10, and 10, right? 10 basic, 10 staggered, 10 staggered. Then I'd come up, and you got a set of 5-pounders there that are great and plenty, just for getting a little sweat going. So let's keep everything lower body. I'm just going to give you 3 different movements here. And we played with some of them today. So I got my squat position. My 5s would be on either side, so I can just let my arms hang and relieve some of that tension. And I'm just going to sit back into my squat, right? Hips go back. Really working my glutes. I want to make sure I stand all the way up. And there I go again, okay? So we did 30 seconds worth. I think you could do 30 to 40 second sets, 3 to 5 sets of those, and you can kind of pepper them out. I think the plank would be a great thing to pair this with, provided the shoulder's okay with that. So maybe I do a set of squats, come back down to a basic plank, back up, there's a set of squats. Maybe I'd go into a basic plank with one leg off the ground, another leg off, like I can do that march as long as the shoulder's okay. So that would be kind of a little pod. I get my squat and my plank. The other one I would include in there is that physio ball bridge. And I don't have a physio ball in here, but it's basically the bridge. And when you're there, your heels are on the ball. You have a 90-degree bend at the knees. That's how you know how far the ball should be from you. And then you're going to press in with both heels. And what happens is you drive those hips up. And it's going to be a little squirrely, but I would do a set of 5 repetitions. I know that sounds short, but 5 high quality reps would be much better than doing, 10, 15, kind of all over the place. Okay? So I'd play with that one. And then I think I would add in, not the kickback, but the row. And that's provided it's okay on the shoulder. So I'm kind of also giving you something that, as this goes away, this would be a movement that you would definitely do. And so you're in that hinged position. Now we played with the kickback today. I think that's a little much considering, at least doing it on a consistent basis. So what I would do is same position, but focus on, just like in that protraction, retraction, you're doing that in this row. Okay? And for that, I would do 10 reps. And going back and forth between that physio ball bridge and those rows. And then that's it. Go for a walk, 20 minutes, whatever kind of time you got, and then you're pretty set for the day. There's plenty of things we could give you, but I want that shoulder to calm down too. So let's start there. Anyways, I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.